Hey Virgos, welcome back to my channel. Guys, if you are new here, welcome. And if you are returning, thank you so much for supporting the channel. I'm going to go ahead and do the bonus reading for my Virgos that are dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or a Sagittarius. Now, this is a general message, so it may not resonate with everyone. Just take what resonates for you, Virgos, and leave the rest. Anybody interested in a personal reading, my information is always down below. Thanks to those who do reach out for those, and thanks to those who donate to the channel, and to those of you who do subscribe. It's very much appreciated. So I do hope that everybody is doing well. Hope that you guys are having a good weekend, okay? Now, cross-watcher, if you are in here, feel free to flip the roles. So we're going to be starting with my Virgos that are dealing with an Aries. Okay. So Virgos dealing with an Aries spirit. Can I get a card for the Aries? My Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, and Venus. Alright, give me a card for the Aries. So the card that is coming out for the Aries, it says shame, regret, and guilt. It says those are just bullshit. It says forgive, let that shit go. So I don't know if this Aries is feeling shameful about something, or they have some sort of regrets, or they feel guilty about something. But it's also giving me an energy for some of you, almost like an energy of revenge, or somebody holding on to some sort of grudge. Forgive, right? Let that shit go. Or it's an energy of them needing to forgive themselves for something. Give me a card for the Virgo. So the card that is coming out for you, Virgo, it says, you got a feeling you just can't shake. It says that little voice inside you, it says listen to that shit. So your intuition may have been telling you something about this Aries, right? But maybe it's one of those situations where it's like, there's such a strong gut feeling here, but I don't really have no proof. Maybe you've been getting signs and synchronicities about this person. It could even be a dream or vision. That feeling you just can't shake. All right, Spirit, show me more. Virgos is dealing with an Aries. Do you know the only song that I was hearing before I pressed record, and I was like, why are they playing that? It was the, unless somebody's just had a baby or something like that. But they were playing like the lullaby song, you know, Rockabye Baby on the treetop. When the wind blows, the cradle will rock. And it's very interesting that I just said that, because I just had a flash and it makes me think, oh, hold on a minute. But Aries is the baby of the zodiac. This could be your child for some of you. Maybe this is someone you have a child with. But yeah, that's the song I was hearing. Rockabye Baby on the treetop. It's like a lullaby. When the wind blows, the cradle will rock. Doesn't it say down will come baby, cradle and all? There could be something happening, like, because even though yes, the tower is Aries energy, but there could be something happening around this person with, you know, we are in this Mercury retrograde, so things will be crashing down around this person here. Also hearing Spirit say, for some of you, this person could be experiencing a lot of delays in things. Because what's with the lullabies? Because or nursery rhymes, because now I'm hearing Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall, Humpty Dumpty had a great fall, all the king's horses and all the king's men couldn't put Humpty together again. Someone also could have some sort of mental issues here, but okay, give me a card for going forward. Virgo's dealing with an Aries, coming out sideways. Yeah, look at the bottom of the deck. Pregnancy. Someone is expecting. I mean, someone could be singing lullabies to their baby, to their belly, you know. Heavy energy of somebody needing to move on, though, at the bottom of the deck. You've got caution here, you know. Be careful of somebody not trying to trap you with a pregnancy. But the first one coming out, it is in the reverse, and in the upright it would say open your heart. It says it will help you to attract more love. So someone's heart here is closed. Or someone is closed off to someone when it comes to their feelings, emotions. Now going forward, we have a card coming out sideways. Any card that comes out sideways to me can talk about a blockage. And it says Mercury retrograde, and that is exactly what we are in right now. Okay. Now it says electronic issues. It says communication issues. It says review everything. Now, with the card coming out sideways, like I said, I don't know if this Aries is experiencing a lot of blockages or delays or chaos or destruction at this time here. Right? Show me more. All right, give me a card. Virgo's dealing with an Aries. What's open your heart in the reverse, Spirit? So we have, yeah, number 29 could be significant, or 92. Someone could have been born in 92, but this boils down to an 11. So when I think of the 11, right, the first thing I saw was the 2 of Wands, which it would give me that energy of choices. Now it does say find the lesson. It says discover the purpose in a situation. It says trust that you are learning. So whether this is the Aries, right, again, cross watcher, if you're in here, feel free to flip the roles. You could be sitting there saying, no, that's the Virgo's energy. And I'll be like, okay, cool. I'm just reading the cards. Now this Aries could be going through a lot of things where they are being put in a position. It's almost like hanged man, right? It's like spirit putting somebody in the naughty corner. And it could be because of this energy of, like I said, somebody needing to really reflect on the choices that they have made, okay? What have they learned from that? Okay, is it time to change the way you do things here, right? Give me a card for going forward. Now, someone could also be learning a lesson about a lot of people around them. This could be family. This could be friends. This could be in a work situation, right? Because you got this kind of, I think she's meant to be Alice. So you got kind of Alice standing there, but you got one person trying to whisper in her ears there, right? You got someone overlooking her here. You got another person here. You got this cat just grinning for no reason. You got somebody hiding in the background there, right? I think you even have somebody peeping through the window. Then you got these two people gossiping in the back. It's like there's a lot going on. There could be a lot of gossip going on about this Aries. Give me a card for going forward. Thank you. Landed straight on the shame, regret, and guilt. Those are just bullshit. Yes. So now we have, it looks like a number 18. Could be significant, or 81. Boils down to a 9. Right, and that would give me the 9 of Wands, the wounded warrior. I feel like this is a time, if somebody is in that wounded warrior energy, it's a time for them to kind of persevere and push forward, right? Like it says, learn the lessons, let them go. Spirit is giving somebody maybe some sort of clean slate here. But it says no need to fear. It says remember how powerful you are. Now, for some of my Virgos, it's also making me feel like you're sitting in this power, okay? Some of you, this could be saying to me, you've learned the lessons. Maybe that's why your heart is closed off to this person, right? I'm hearing things I used to do, I do them no more. So whoever side that is on, that's a good thing. Because it talks about growth. This Mercury retrograde could have come out sideways because for some of you, maybe you are not willing to revisit the past. Maybe some of you are not making any hasty decisions through this Mercury retrograde. No need to fear. All right, what do we have at the bottom of the deck? Yeah, it's always tea time and a moment's regret. What is going on, Spirit? Virgo's dealing with an Aries. Yeah, someone could have some sort of legal issues. Someone could have some sort of car issues here. Yeah, look at that. Regrets, mistakes with crossroads and direction. It's like someone's confused or they don't know which direction to go in next. Keep hearing someone got themselves into a pickle. Like, maybe someone calls their kid pickle. All right, give me 3 cards. Virgo's dealing with an Aries. Why is open your heart in the reverse and find the lesson? So we have cheating. It says broken trust. Yeah, now they started playing that song. Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more. I don't know if someone's been messing. Okay, listen. I don't know if someone's been messing with some sort of spell work. I don't know if this is some sort of crossroads spell work here, because I almost had like a vision of what they give us the image of what maybe Papa Legba can look like. Yeah. So anyway, you have ghosted and it says disappearing. Show me more. And then we have secret admirer and it says timid. Give me 3 cards for going forward. What's Mercury retrograde and no need to fear? We have compromise. It says making changes. It's almost like an image where spirit is kind of laughing and they're saying, well, you know, sometimes, you know, we have to force people to make these changes. They don't necessarily want to, right? They would prefer that people will recognize certain things and make the changes on their own. But maybe that's why I was seeing that tower at the beginning. Yeah, divine intervention, a time for reflection. And sometimes spirit gets to that point where they're like, hey, listen, little human, enough is enough, you know. Show me more. Give me 2 more cards. So I see blocked and obstacles, which I've been saying from the beginning. And landing on cheating and broken trust. Oh. Ouch. Is this a fallen twin flame? A false twin flame? Couldn't get their shit together, twin flame? In the upright, it says twin flame. It says divine connection. It's in the reverse. This feels like some sort of a broken contract. Lies and keeping secrets. Intimacy and bonding. Is this someone who chose somebody over you, wanting to explore their options? Is this someone who left you as a single parent with all the responsibilities? All right, Spirit. Give me some cards. Queen of Swords at the bottom of this deck. I'm hearing, and the truth shall be told. Ooh, the Star card. Yeah, some of you, maybe you are in the Queen of Swords energy with this person because maybe you have healed, right? And you got the Page of Swords with the 9 of Cups. I don't know if this person has some sort of drinking habit, or maybe they watch and drink you, or they watch and look at you as wish fulfillment. This is someone who's going to sit back and watch your dreams come true. Now, I don't know what your own personal dreams are for you. Yeah, the Hierophant. You sitting in some sort of leadership role. But show me more. What is cheating? Broken trust. It fell on the floor, but it is falling in the upright. And it was going to come out in the upright. It is the Star card. Aquarius energy. Why is the Star card here for cheating? Or they are hoping that they can heal this with you after. Okay, show me one. Yeah, Knight of Wands at the bottom of the deck. What is the Star card? For some of you, this is also giving me this energy where whatever this person did to you, it may have helped to catapult you onto the path that you're supposed to be on. It may not have felt like it at the time, but maybe looking back, you will be able to see the difference in you in terms of how far you have come. Maybe in terms of how happier you are. Maybe in terms of how smoother your life is going. I'm also hearing something about focus. I don't know if this person was somehow, some way, some sort of distraction to you. Or maybe when you was with them, you just kind of felt unbalanced. The Six of Wands with a star. This is like public recognition, or maybe this person just when they see you out and about, right? Maybe you just look really good. It's almost like giving that energy of walking with my head held high. Feeling proud of yourself. But the Star card and the Six of Wands, this is public recognition. This is some sort of progression here. Good fortune. What is the Star? Two cards of good fortune. Nice. The Three of Wands. So this may be something that is coming in for somebody here. Now we got 6, 7, 8, 9 of Wands energy out here. So where we was talking about the wounded warrior, right? Over here. So again, like I said, Virgos, I don't know if this is your energy. I don't know if this is an energy with find the lesson. You're leading by example. Maybe this person could learn something from you. I'm keeping it, truth be told. But the Three of Wands does talk about preparing for something, okay? For some Virgos, you may just know that there is something coming towards you, or there is something that you are working towards that you are going to get rewarded for. Three of Wands is expansion. It can also talk about an energy of traveling, moving forward. There's a lot of opportunities here. Ooh, Five of Wands with the Two of Wands and the Lovers at the bottom of the deck. If this person chose somebody over you, they may not be happy in that situation, especially if they are still very focused on you. Five of Wands is conflict, drama, competition, arguments. You see that Two of Wands where I was talking about the choices here. We find the lesson. And then you've got the Lovers here. Something could have something to do with a Gemini. I feel like this person with the Two of Wands looking at the Lovers, it's like this person craving some sort of peace, balance, and harmony. Some sort of union. It's that energy of, oh my God, Virgos, now I see it, the strength of two. I get what you were saying, one hand can't clap. But this person didn't want to clap hands with you. They wanted to clap hands with someone else. Someone's name could be Kaya. Something could have something to do with hotels. Come on, advert. Slow. Someone could be going camping. Outdoors, maybe spending time outside with nature. All right. What's ghosted and disappearing? Oh, Chariot in the reverse. And that landed on the Star. I feel like if this person ghosted you, okay, or they did some sort of disappearing act on you here, Virgos, it's because I feel like that they're just not ready to change. This Chariot in the reverse talks about self-discipline. It talks about, again, we saw one of the decks, right, where it talked about, was it the crossroads we saw? But a lack of direction. Again, someone here could have some sort of car issues. Yeah, Three of Swords at the bottom of the deck. What's the Chariot in the reverse? Like someone could be very arrogant, ignorant. Chariot in the reverse is the Knight of Pentacles. One more. What's the Knight of Pentacles? Now, for some of you, this Chariot is just in the reverse because this person hasn't moved on from you. Right? I feel like this Knight of Pentacles is an energy of... it is an offer. It's the slowest Knight in the deck. Again, I feel like someone's money, finances is messed up here. The Devil in the reverse. Someone's had a change of mind. Now, the devil in the reverse can talk to me about, I mean, on the card, it says things like exploring dark thoughts, a detachment. Someone could be trying to make some sort of changes. Show me about the devil in the reverse, but it may be slowly with the Knight of Pentacles. Why is the devil in the reverse? The moon in the reverse. So the moon in the reverse can talk about things being revealed. This is also a heavy energy of somebody repressing some sort of emotions or feelings here. I feel like someone's really, really fighting some sort of addictions as well. There's a lot of insecurities here with this person. Yeah, it's like trying to find the inner strength where they feel like you could be a pillar of strength for them. But this is someone, the truth, Queen of Swords. But this is someone who needs to pull themselves back up. I'm not saying, you know, sometimes you don't need support and things like that. But I feel like if this is someone who has done you dirty, Spirit is like saying, well, you can't look for support from the Virgo. What's secret, admire, and timid? Yeah, the World cards could be someone who's watching you online. You could be at a distance from this person. The Hermit. Show me more. Try to land on that Knight of Pentacles. Coming out sideways can talk about a blockage. It's the Five of Pentacles. Give me one more for Secret Admirer. Yeah, the Ace of Coins. Now, the Hermit is an energy, which is your energy, yes, but it talks about soul searching, wisdom, knowledge. I feel like, does this person feel like you could help them somehow? I don't know if this is financially. Ace of Coins. They want to come out of the cold. Give me one. Look at the Emperor at the bottom of the deck. What's he next to? The Justice and the Three of Cups and the Ten of Cups and the Page of Cups with the Hangman. Yeah, it's like someone here wants to come in and reconcile, right? Again, I don't know if this is a family member. I don't know if this is someone who just feels like you bring them some sort of emotional fulfillment. They want to come in and do the right thing. Or they have some sort of legal situation around them. But with that Page of Cups and that Hangman, like I said, I don't know if some of you, this person owes you some sort of an apology. For some of you, there's some sort of manipulation here that didn't work. If this isn't manipulation, this is some sort of spell work. But you've got the Magician and then you have the Two of Swords. I don't know if this is some sort of projection towards somebody's finances here, right? Ten of Pentacles with the Ace of Cups. All right, so show me what is blocked and obstacles. Coming out sideways. Where is it? Can you see it? Yeah, it's coming out sideways. Six of Pentacles, and see the Six of Pentacles there. Yeah, yeah. I feel like something's blocked in terms of you giving to this person, you giving this person, or showing them some sort of generosity, or I just feel like that, you know, one of those situations where someone has just done too much. I feel like open your heart in the reverse. What's the Six of Pentacles with blocks and obstacles? For some of you, this person may be trying to block some sort of clientele that you have, especially if you know, like I said, if you're online, the Star with the Six of Wands and the Three of Wands is like trying to block that blessing coming in for you. But how do you change someone's fate? How do you change someone's destiny? And I'm hearing Spirit say, without affecting your own. What's coming out sideways? The Ten of Cups and the Page of Cups. Yeah. Why am I seeing the Seven of Swords? Give me one more card. Okay, Six of Cups. So, yeah, I feel like for some of you that there's something here that this person is, that they may be trying to affect your creativity for some of you. Or like I said, they're experiencing some sort of blockages, and it could be because maybe they owe you something, right? Now, owing you something doesn't have to be something physical. Like I said, it could be an apology. It could be an explanation. It could be something that they have to give to you, Six of Coins. For some of you, there's something also here about child support. 10 of Cups, Page of Cups with the 6 of Pentacles. I don't know if you have children with this person and there has been a lack of balance when it comes to looking after the child. What is compromise and making changes? Landing on the 6 of Wands is the Ace of Cups. What's compromise and making changes? The Temperance, so there's definitely balance coming in here. The Ace of Cups can talk about new love. It can talk about self-love, or again, maybe some sort of balance coming towards your creativity, especially if this person has been trying to affect it. What's the Ace of Cups Temperance? Landing on the Star. Look at what I just say. Landing on the Star, the 6 of Wands and the 3 of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune. How do you change someone's fate? How do you change someone's destiny? What is yours is yours. You got the King of Wands right behind it. What's this King of Wands doing? Show me. There's definitely some sort of something turning in your favor. There's a new cycle here, right, with this Ace of Cups. You have the Ace of Pentacles. What's this King of Wands coming out sideways? There's a 10 of Wands. Yeah, I'm telling you, someone here is going to be left with some sort of struggle, some sort of burden here, right? 10 of Wands talks about something being too difficult, an overload. It talks about stress. And you've got this person in their head about you having this new beginning. Yeah, I feel like you left the building. 88 could be significant. If you guys watch me from, I don't even know where from, right, or how long. But you would have heard me say that number 88 for me talks about it is all over when the fat lady sings. High Priestess. Yeah, and there's the Tower. She's singing. So, show me about this twin flame divine connection in the reverse. The Emperor. See, that is who they should have been showing up as, right? A divine masculine. Or maybe, okay, let me see what else came out. Now, the Queen of Pentacles. I was hearing a song, but I was just hearing the first bit. And then I was trying to figure out which one sings it. I don't know if it might be Lady Saw. Might be wrong. But I was just hearing it's an old song anyway. I was just hearing the first bit where she says, baby, are you up for this? I feel like somebody wasn't up for the calling. They wasn't up to teamwork with you. But what is this Emperor and this Queen of Pentacles with a twin flame in the reverse? See, remember the Mercury retrograde came out sideways. For some of you, there is no return. Landing on the 6 of Wands, yes, the 9 of Wands. I feel like this, for some of you, it's either you're forced to move on or they're forced to move on. Give me one on the 9 of Wands first. The 9 of Pentacles. So we've got 99 out here. Could be significant. But it looks like while someone is struggling, someone's going to be sitting in some sort of comfort. Okay. Let's move on, because very quickly, show me the energy in love. I just want 6 cards. Virgo's in with an Aries. You have Kisses. It says unconditional loving. What? Unconditional. It says loving, giving and receiving affection, falling in love. Landed on Ghosted. It says heartbroken. It says deeply hurt, sad, separation, breakup. It says feeling lost, grieving and mourning. Coming out sideways, you have Girl Talk. It says time with friends. It says moving on, happily single, living in the moment, having fun. But it came out sideways. Let's see what covers it. What's Kisses? Oh, in the reverse, in the upright, it says self-indulgence. It says focus on self, self-worth. It says time to heal, shadow work, self-appreciation. It's in the reverse. What's heartbroken? I feel like for some of you, even though we got this kisses energy here, which is making me think of this Page of Cups, right? This person wanting to come back, maybe test the waters and things like that, right? Can we repair this? But it looks like clearly Spirit is saying, hey, listen, this person hasn't worked on themselves. They haven't taken the time out to heal. They haven't taken the time out to face their shadow side. You have heartbroken, you got healthy choices. It says making healthy choices in love and in life. It says self-love, self-care, being happier. I feel like that they're heartbroken because you are making the healthy choices for you. What's this girl talk? Three cards coming out here, one in the reverse. So the one in the reverse is the dragonfly. It says be lighthearted. It says finding out. It says things coming to light. It says adapt, change, and heal. Now that girl talk could have came out sideways because maybe this Aries hasn't told you everything. You got the sword and the rose. It says clarity, truth, revelation, solitary. It says force, honor, protection, and power. You got your ancestors and angels around you. I feel like your ancestors and angels for some of you ain't playing with this Aries. You also have girl with a snake. You see how the sword was in front of it? You have girl with a snake. It says empath and narcissist. It says paradigm. It says being charmed or used. It says enable boundaries. Yeah, for some of you, you would be dealing with someone who is emotionally manipulative, right? This is someone who, for some of you, where they come towards you and almost like play victim and tell you all the sad things that's happening in their life and everything that's going wrong and, you know, snake. Competition. Enemy, clever, malicious, look over your shoulder, the other woman. Yeah, someone took a risk, right? And for some of you, where if this is a masculine that chose somebody over you, right? They chose to take a risk, hand of cards, and they jumped straight into a karmic relationship, or they chose a karmic relationship over their twin flame. So let us see what they don't want you to know. Spent way too long on Aries. Some of you, maybe in real life, you spent way too long on an Aries. And as I'm speaking, I'm noticing, as I'm going through the reading, I'm noticing that it's raining heavier and heavier outside. I'm like, okay, I don't know. Maybe this is going to trigger somebody. You make a choice when you come to people's platforms and press play. What they don't want you to know. You have rejection. That they're afraid of rejection. Yeah, but it's okay. It's okay, Virgos, right? Some of you really have to turn around and say thank you to this Aries. Number 13, right, which talks about death, rebirth, transformation, metamorphosis, endings, new beginnings. And that is exactly what happened here for some of you. Look at the bottom of the deck. Discover your life purpose. That's what happened when this Aries rejected you. You found your life purpose. And once you are in it, for a lot of people, it's really hard to come out of it, right? It's that saying where people like to say, once you know something, how do you unknow it? What they don't want my Virgos to know. Virgos in with an Aries. We have secrets. Firestorm, karma, drama, endings, loss, mental breakdown. I'm seeing fake, busy, and ashamed. It says guilt, embarrassed. It says in the wrong. Yeah, with whatever secrets they were hiding. They had the same kind of energy come out at the beginning. Shame, regret, and guilt. Those are just bullshit. It says forgive. Let that shit go. Karmic ties. Feeling like shit. Why? Because they wanted to have it their way. Spirit said no problem. We're going to pair you up with somebody who's exactly like you. Maybe even worse. You have with Firestorm. It says turning your back. Turning your back. Or I'm telling you, this person want to come towards you like they're a divine masculine here. Because they're heartbroken, because they see you living in the moment. That's that energy of living your best life. I did say, I don't know, some of you may be traveling soon, like myself. So, my way is trying to come out. Selfish, stubborn, arrogant, pride, and ego. I just heard will get you nowhere. Okay, so landing on find the lesson. And see, cheating is wanting to move. Ooh, massive regrets with what? Married? Are they married to somebody? Are they in some sort of relationship? Is this an energy of, oh my God, I should have married the Virgo? We were twins. All right, give me a card from, what would they say to my Virgos? And then we will move on to Leo. What would they say to the Virgo? Not Spirit saying, how many cards do you want? Like they have that much to say. Just give me like 2 cards. The person will write a whole book. It says, I know, wow. So, all right, it doesn't say twin flame, but I mean, for some of you, this may be a soulmate or just a higher soul connection, but it says, I know you are my soulmate, babe. It says, our bond is magnetic. I'm seeing all the signs. For someone here, this Aries is seeing all the signs. Too late. Both of them are coming in the reverse, okay? But you have, and this may be things that this person hasn't spoke about or said, but it says, I have abandonment issues. It says, I grew up in a single parent household. It says, I had a rough childhood. Do you know how many people in this world grew up in a single parent household, that they've had a rough childhood, but you don't see them going around and just, I don't know, making bad choices, right? I'm hearing trying to hurt people. So hurt people hurt people. So you have, I want a second chance. It says, not being with you is killing me. These 2 came in the reverse. So, yeah, bottom of the deck you have, I don't care what people think anymore. I've been given bad advice. It says, I'm listening to my intuition. It says, I know you are the one. Okay, Neo. Let me put the cards away and then we'll move on to, Leo. After I just said Neo. Anyway. Okay, Virgo's dealing with a Leo. Cross watcher, if you are in here, feel free to flip the roles, okay? Someone could be the age 37 or 41. But give me a card for the Leo. We're almost in Leo season, right? And that starts in about 3 days. Something significant might happen for my Virgos that have Leo highly aspected in their chart. Oh, there's something here as well about spiders. Oh, I had to whisper the word. There's something here today to do with nursery rhymes. Yeah, I'm hearing Incy Wincy spider climbed up the water spout. Oh. Down came the rain and washed the spider out. Out came the sunshine and dried up all the rain. The Incy Wincy spider climbed up the spout again. Do you know what? Spirit, give me a card for the Leos. Interesting how the sun comes out in that rhyme though, right? Virgo's dealing with a Leo. You're trying to get rid of someone that you feel like is, I don't know what spiders represent in the spiritual, but I feel like this is more something about, all right. Give me a card for the Leo. No card for the Leo? Virgo's dealing with a Leo spirit. Yeah, well, and the thing is, I just got a notification on my phone, and the first thing I saw, the word it said was mindful. And what comes out, it says you are being shady. And now the spider that I was just looking at just ran and hid somewhere. I don't even know where it went. It's not inside, it's on the outside. Otherwise, I wouldn't be sitting there. But it says you are being shady. It says watch out. It says shit could get ugly. Something to do with that nursery rhyme. Give me a card for Virgo. Looks like it's coming in the reverse. In the upright, it would say, I don't know if some of you have got some sort of rose-tinted glasses on with this situation, but because in the upright it says believe what you see. And it says face reality or live in fucking la la land. It says choose bravely. It's in the reverse. So are you choosing not to see something about a Leo? Something that they're being shady about? Okay. Show me more. Virgo's dealing with... Be careful you don't get caught up in some sort of trap with this Leo. As I shift to the side to kind of look where the spider went, I see that it's got a fly caught up in its web. Like it's just saving it there for later. They'll be back. It says expect to hear from them soon. Give me a card for now and a card for going forward. Virgo's dealing with a Leo. Okay, it's coming in the reverse. In the upright, it says move on. It says someone is unavailable. It says a waste of time. It's over. But it's in the reverse. Somebody's not moving on from something. Okay. Give me a card for going forward. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. Earth sign with a yes. So Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, and then we have it with yes. It says luck is on your side. So I don't know if this is saying to me moving forward, letting the situation go is luck is on your side. But we'll see what else comes out. Yeah, you're listening to your intuition. The red flags you ignore now. It says will come back to bite you later. And what did that just say? Believe what you see. It's in the reverse. I don't want to believe what I see. I don't want to listen to my intuition. That person wouldn't do that to me. Spirit said, all right then. All right. Show me more. Virgo's dealing with a Leo. And going forward. Bottom of the deck, you have a number 27. It says painting the roses red. This says covering up errors. You are being shady. It's a matter of time. Or someone's going to realize they wasted their time. But number 16 could be significant, or 61 boils down to a 7. And it's actually, I wanted to say it was giving me the 7 of Wands, but there we go with the 7 of Swords energy. So it says a moment's regret. It says nostalgia. It says idolizing the past. It says fearing you've made a mistake. Going forward, you have a number 40. I am seeing the 4 of Wands, so I don't know if this is about a home situation, a marriage. I'm hearing, how do you say that? Cohabitating? It says keeping up. It says immense effort. It says advance. I feel like, is somebody doing too much to kind of stay with a Leo? Or is this like an energy where, how would you say it? It's like wearing some sort of facade or not being your authentic self. I don't know if this is like an energy where someone may be trying to impress someone or... But show me more. Oh, for some of our Virgos, this Leo could, oh, as I'm going to say it, the advert comes on. And look what I'm going to say. Well, look at the advert, right? See how he's in the lift with all those people that look the same as him? I was going to say that for some of you, right, this may be a Leo who's in some sort of competition with you. But I feel like whereas you may be your natural self, this is someone who has to do too much to try and keep up with you. So like a doppelganger? What is this? Give me 3 cards. You have it. Well, this just came out for Aries, right? So we have another cheater. It says cheating. It says broken trust. And this card almost makes me think of like somebody begging somebody to either take back a ring or take back something. I'm hearing a key. 2 more cards. We have missing you. It says missing. It says thinking of you. For some of you, this may be someone you have some sort of sexual connection with, because they're playing the song by TLC. Isn't it called Red Light District or something like that? Or Red Light? I kind of see like, it's like a very kind of like seductive song, sort of. I'll give you the red light special all through the night. What is this, a prostitute? Anyway. Listen. Alright. One more. Maybe somebody likes to wear red or turn red lights on when they're being intimate. But look what's coming out sideways. Whoever this is, don't let this person block you. You have shapeshifter, mimicking. Didn't I just say something about your doppelganger? Give me 3 cards for going forward. Virgo's dealing with a Leo. Coming out sideways. There's a blockage. Some of you, this could be a friend. Friend and influences. Alright, that just gave me a real spooky image. Alright, moving on. Yeah, this could be a friend. Show me more. You got hookup, one night stand. Didn't I just say something about that song? Red Light District. Something is about something. Alright, give me one more. But even if this is a friend, they would have broken your trust somehow. If you even are still friends with them, if you even still class them as a friend. Alright. So, it did land straight on you are being shady. And it is new love, renewed hope. So I don't know if there's something about someone's new partner or... And now, for some of you, right, it doesn't even have to be that. This could be, like I said, this could be a friend, family member, whatever. There may be someone here who wants to try and come back towards you, right? Maybe they have some sort of hope to renew something with you. But I don't know. Text message, unsent messages, hurting, agonizing pain, storm, turmoils coming ahead, change and transition. Yeah. I really feel like this Mercury retrograde is a time for like Virgos just to, you know, stay in your own bubble. It's only until the 11th of August. It's really not that far away. All right, what is this? Could be something here about a sibling. But show me cheating and broken trust. King of Pentacles. Why is the King of Pentacles here? The Ace of Swords. So something about truth, clarity. communication. King of Swords, I mean, not King of Swords, yeah, could be. But the Ace of Swords is an energy of new beginnings. It's a breakthrough. Show me the King of Pentacles with the Ace of Swords. So, whether you're masculine or not, this King of Pentacles could definitely be someone who's very sharp, very clever, right? Maybe someone who pays attention to details. Someone who listens very carefully to what people say. Someone here could have given somebody enough rope to hang themselves. Not literally. Yeah, 5 of Swords. There's that 7 of Swords and there's a Death card. If I can get the cards to show you. Right. 5 of Swords, 7 of Swords, Death. Something caused some sort of ending here. 5 of Swords is someone who feels like they're getting away with something until they realize they're not. The 5 of Swords can talk about maybe somebody did get away with something, but what is hidden will come to light. 7 of Swords, liar, cheater, thief, somebody masquerading as a friend, but has underlying motives. You are being shady. 5 of Swords, conflict. This is bullying. This is sneakiness. This is a liar. I'm going to say this to this person and that person. Hopefully they believe me and I'm going to make it sound real convincing. And then everybody believes this person and later down the line everybody finds out it was a lie and it causes havoc. What is missing you? Nine of Wands. 8 of Swords. Show me the 9 of Wands. Somebody wanted to be the last one standing. There's the King of Swords, didn't I say that? Landed straight on the King of Pentacles. With the High Priestess, someone who is intuitive. And I feel like it's a masculine energy. I want one card. What's this 9 of Wands? Nine of Wands, Spirit. Or like I said, there's some sort of truth about we're doing. I mean, like I said, unless you have Leo highly aspected in your chart, and that King of Swords is something to do with this situation. The 9 of Wands is the Tower. Yeah, destruction. Something not built on a solid foundation. And with that I miss you card, it's almost like I said, somebody realizing that someone doesn't feel or doesn't have genuine feelings for them, or Tower moment. This is somebody having an awakening. Show me more about the 9 of Wands. Someone could be, okay, there's a lot of energy here. Someone could just like say certain things just to get like somebody in bed or something like that, or just to get some sort of sexual energy from them. It's like, yeah, another awakening card. Someone is definitely awakening to something. Yeah, 6 of Swords at the bottom of the deck. What is Shapeshifter and Mimic? 4 of Cups. The World card. What's the 4 of Cups? The 8 of Wands. And we already have the 8 of Wands behind the 9 of Wands energy. This is somebody saying to themselves, you know what, I'm getting myself out of this situation. It's too much. Look, I'm wounded, right? It's just a lot. That's what I feel like someone is saying to themselves. I can't believe I went through all of that. Or I can't believe somebody went out of their way to do all of this. Somebody misses an opportunity. 8 of Wands. This is somebody moving forward. This is a swift change. And so is the Tower. Empress, 9 of Swords. The Love is at the bottom of the deck with the 2 of Pentacles, the Hierophant. Oh, someone could have wanted to get married for money. Someone may be kicking themselves that they juggled the Empress. But what is friends and influence? Oh, the Devil landed on the Five of Swords. Yeah, someone here is really, really kind of like self-centered, or it kind of feels like, see, again, with this kind of lustful energy. For some of you, someone could have slept with somebody you know. Something could have something to do with same sex. What's the Devil? The Four and the Seven of Wands. Whatever the Devil energy is, it looks like someone here is blocking it out. They're standing their ground here, right? Not interested anymore. I said what I said. I'm taking a leap of faith. I'm going in a new direction. I'm going to take a risk somewhere else. Or someone would feel like it would be risky messing with this Devil energy. What's the Devil? Coming out sideways again, landing on this Five of Swords. The Strength card. Leo energy. Yeah, this Leo energy is definitely a blockage for someone. Give me one more. Nine of Swords. Landed on the Ace of Swords. Someone's so stressed about somebody knowing the truth, seeing the truth. Nine of Swords with the Ace of Swords makes the Ten of Swords. And again, that would talk about the ultimate betrayal, the Ten of Swords. The Ten of Swords for me is that energy of, not only is there no return, right? But it talks about something that is very painful. It talks about something that could, you know, run very deep, right? Whoever this Leo energy is, they're feeling defeated. What's hookup? One night stand. Now that, oh gosh, they're playing some songs. I'm hearing She Was Your Best Friend. I hope she ain't any more Virgos. Or he. What's hookup? One night stand. It's that energy. I hope it was all worth it. The Sun Leo energy. Oh, Four of Pentacles. Somebody wish that they held back from having a one night stand with somebody or sleeping with somebody, full stop. What's this? There's something here with this Devil energy. Like, I don't know if someone has like something attached to them. Or like I said, it could just be someone who has bad addictions, or, you know, they just, I don't know, maybe they behave a certain way when they're under the influence. What's the Sun and the Four of Pentacles? The Death card landed on missing you. Now, the Four of Pentacles can also talk about an obsession, especially with the Devil out here, and they are touching each other, right? I don't know if there's like someone had some sort of weird obsession with somebody, because this can now talk about somebody actually, where I like to describe it as somebody not necessarily seeing somebody as a human anymore, but almost like a possession. It's like, you belong to me, kind of a thing, you know? What is this new love? Okay, well, it fell on the floor. And it is... I don't know which way it was supposed to come up, but it was the Page of Cups. Oh, Page of Cups can talk about new love, right? Sure can. Should I take it? Page of Cups. All right, what's new love with Page of Cups? This could be like an energy of dating, flirting. Oh, it's just new. What's the Page of Cups? The Four of Wands landed on the King of Pentacles. Okay. Show me more. So the Four of Wands, even if it is in new love, it can talk about harmony and joy, right? It's happiness. What's new love? The Star and the Three of Wands. Oh, this is coming in for somebody. It's going to be very healing. It's going to renew someone's hope. It's reminding me of when I like to say Stella or Steve gets their groove back. Someone sees the bigger picture. They see something here. This is expansion. This is planning. So there's something nice here. Yeah, Ace of Pentacles. There's something nice here at the end. Once somebody escapes the devil. All right, look, give me the energy and love. Virgo, Zilly with a Leo. How am I doing for time? Really badly. All right, we still got Sag to do. What's the energy and love? There is no love. Moving on. I'm joking. Energy and love. Thank you, Spirit. Oh, healing heart. Healing from heartbreak. Freedom from a toxic relationship or addiction. Bye, Felicia. Show me more. So maybe this miss you. Okay, I was going to say maybe this missing you is somebody. Okay, moving on. You have, oh, look at that tower coming out again. Oh, it says sudden change, shocking news, surprise, epiphany, upheaval, transformation. And it all happens very quickly. Does that even make sense? Spirit be saying the weirdest shit sometimes. I said it all happened so quickly and they said, yeah, like a piss in the wind. Listen, I don't even know. All right. Energy and love. Oh, I hope someone didn't like to pee on somebody. Oh, gosh. We're not doing that, are we? Somebody like bondage? Somebody like to have threesomes? It's like a desperate attempt to keep somebody. Anyway, you have separation. It says sadness, missing you, thinking of you. It says yearning, unsure of future. That's what I was kind of hesitating here with this missing you. You know, I didn't know how I wanted to put it, but it kind of felt like this is somebody else's energy missing you, Virgo. But it's only after, not only after, right? But it's like they've gone through something though. So this definitely could be a third party situation. Yeah, mask. Mask, not showing true feelings, hide. It says pretend, delude, gaslight, and right behind it you have seduction. Someone here was wearing a mask, and it has something to do with seducing somebody. Attraction, flirting, dating, hooking up, temptation, third party interference. I'm not even gonna lie, I'm looking at this seduction card and it's making me think of like a workplace situation. You got Axe and the Phoenix. So okay, so that is good. After some sort of ending, right, somebody does rise again. So again, lesson needed to be learned here. So clarify these. Healing heart. You have addiction. So it says codependent, obsession, possession, controlling, has a block, restraint. And then right behind it you have the runner. Run. It says runner in a codependent relationship, fear of intimacy, listening to ego. Yeah, somebody allowed their ego to get the better of them and it got them into some sort of situation that they just don't want to be attached to anymore. So clock, it says need time, takes time, in time, cycles, time to heal, and it says progress. Yeah, okay, that makes sense with the separation, right? Somebody, once they separate from something, they're taking time out to think about something, to process it before they move on. Not like the Aries energy that we saw, where they look like they were just ready to just jump into something. So, hands of cards, it says take a chance, risk, being strategic, options, not showing hand, and gambling. And I noticed that the card that they're showing here, I don't know why I thought I saw the Ace of Spades. But it is like a heart upside down. But anyway, yeah, ascending at the bottom of the deck. So someone could definitely be in some sort of isolation right now. Maybe they don't want to be bothered with people, or, and that's okay, because it looks like they're getting themselves together. So show me what the Leo doesn't want the Virgos to know. Look at the card. Take off your mask. Yeah, and I saw patience, so. And look at that, dreams. Remember your card coming out, it in the reverse, in the upright, it says believe what you see. I don't know if you've been getting dreams, signs, synchronicities. What they don't want the Virgo to know. Thank you, Spirit. What was that? Telling you, man. What is going on? Sexuality? Look at her. Like she's just pretending that you can't see her booty. Oh, should I even be showing you lot? Sexuality. I don't know. Number 4. Someone could have been going to see somebody at their house. There's something to do with how somebody looks, attraction. This could be like someone who is like a siren. There's a lot going on here, because now they're briefly bringing me through the story of, I don't want to go into it. I don't want to go into it. It's such a long story, but something to do with like the angels that came down from heaven onto earth. And you know, when they messed with, like, was it the farmers' wives or something like that, or these women? And then I know that, oh, it's a long story, but they tried to have children with these women, and those children turned out to be giants and things like that. And then that was, I think that is when God had to send in the flood, because the giants were doing too much. They were destroying things, destruction and things like that. But then I think from what I read, right, and I'm sure there's different versions and stories depending on what book you're reading from, Bible or whatever, right? But I believe those wives ended up being mermaids. Anyway, what the Leo doesn't want the Virgo to know. Okay. I see cycles wanting to show its face, and you have soulmate. Was somebody trying to distract somebody from their soulmate by using sex? Tut, tut, tut. All right, show me what this is. I'm running out of space to shuffle up here, so. What is the energy Virgo's dealing with a Leo? What they don't want them to know. What's sexuality? Spiritual. Chaos, ego death, downward spiral, spiritual awakening. What, they were trying to interfere with someone's spiritual awakening? Show me more about sexuality. It's like a distraction, temptation. Yeah, jackass. Somebody feels stupid. Why? Because they, oh my goodness, because what? They miss a chance out with a divine feminine queen bee? What is a soulmate? I'm hearing somebody feels stupid because they got distracted by something that was short term, when they could have had something that was long term. I don't know. Maybe the opportunity is still here, right? Star card, Page of Cups with the 4 wands. But soulmate, you have divine masculine. Yeah, look at this. We got drinking, toxic lifestyle with running. I feel like a divine masculine is moving away from, like I said, something that was just built on bullshit. Confirmation. What was that? Confirmation from Mercia. Maybe Spirit saying, show them a little mercy. Rising Phoenix. Oh, my bad. I don't know. What cycles? Ooh, it looks like it. I think I flipped that in the reverse. Okay, so we've got secrets. Show me more. Feeling like shit. I think that might have meant to be in the reverse, but let's see. We got feeling like shit. This is what they don't want you to know. I feel like some cycle is over because some secrets are getting revealed. But it's like somebody feels stupid because massive regrets. Yeah, someone's going to realize that someone's just spinning them round in circles. But I feel like somebody sees the light. Or I don't know, with this divine feminine energy, I don't know if a divine feminine helps somebody to see the light. But what would this person say to my Virgos? Here we go with the rain again. Okay. Anything else? Thank you. Bottom of the deck we have, I look at my phone every day hoping I would see a message from you. This was a hard lesson I needed to learn. I was out of control. And I see telepathic communication. For the ones coming on the table you have, it says I have abandonment issues. Another one. I have abandonment issues. It says I grew up in a single parent household. I had a rough childhood. I'm not going to say anything about that. Spirit just told me to be easy. You have, I fucked up. I don't know what to say to you or how to make things right. And then this one is coming in the reverse. But in the upright, it says, I'm sorry. I put my career before you. It says, I'm trying to get out of debt. It says, I'm willing to put in the time, effort now because I don't want to lose you. But that was in the reverse. So take that how it resonates. So Virgos, that is what I had if you are dealing with a Leo. So let me put the cards away and let's move on to Sag. Okay, Virgo's dealing with a Sagittarius. Cross watcher, feel free to flip the roles, okay? What do we have for Virgos that are dealing with a Sag? Give me a card for the Sagittarius, Spirit. Okay, coming out sideways, it says get some fucking sleep. Somebody can't sleep? It says you are being an arse because you are fucking tired. It says face the pillow now. Give me a card for the Virgo. Now, for someone here, I heard that maybe the Sagittarius is sleeping too much, but take that how it resonates. Card coming out for you, Virgos, is... be the adverts for me. But let me not complain about the adverts. So, the card coming out for you, Virgos, it says, whatever you are thinking about, it says, don't do it. Oh. It says, now is not the fucking time. Oh, Virgos, what are you thinking about doing? I heard some of you might be thinking about kicking somebody out. But let's see. Mercury retrograde, don't do it. I don't know. Let's see. Virgo's dealing with a Sag, Spirit. What's the energy between the two? Show me. Okay, and then going forward. Oh, that Mercury retrograde card. You got vacation at the bottom of the deck. It says you will be traveling soon, but you also have challenges. It says make a decision, work on your inner healing. And then you also have health. Someone could not be telling somebody about a health issue. Okay, so in the upright it says caution. It says find out more information. It says don't overwork yourself. Somebody not paying attention to something. Don't have all the information you need. I feel like this has to do with someone's health. Someone could be exhausted and they're not saying. Maybe somebody needs help. Going forward, Mercury retrograde, it says electronic issues. It says communication issues and review everything. I feel like you're missing something here with a Sagittarius here, Virgos. But show me more, Spirit. All right. What's the energy? Yeah, I don't know if someone's in their head. So you have a number 38. I think it's meant to be 38 or 83. Would boil down to an 11. And it says you are rare and free. It says there are not many like you. Show me going forward. Show me more, because someone here, like I said, I don't know if someone needs your help. I don't know if it's because of their health. I don't know if somebody feels like you could give them some sort of wise counsel or information here. But going forward, we have a number 26 or 62 boils down to an 8, and it says it's always tea time. It says eternity. It says endless moments, and it says repetitive. Yeah, there's something about, I'm hearing navigate. It says we're all a little mad here. Everyone is a little different. It says we all must have prizes, trying to please everyone. And then I'm seeing the right way. Yeah, and wake up. So didn't I say someone may be sleeping too much? But anyway, you have the right way. It says learning to create what you deserve. I feel like somebody needs some sort of guidance, but it feels like they're afraid to ask for it. What do we have for my Virgos that are dealing with a Sagittarius? Give me 3 cards, Spirit. Both coming out sideways. So the first one says whole. It says inner growth. Then you have social media, keeping tabs. Somebody watching you online. And then you have regrets and mistakes. Give me 3 cards for going forward. Now, landing on you are rare and free. We have friends and influence. Yeah, I feel like somebody feels like maybe you could give them some sort of advice. I don't know. Maybe you do something that is different. Like maybe you read tarot. Maybe you're a healer. I don't know. You have love. It says strong affection. And give me one more. Virgo's dealing with a Sagittarius, Spirit. We have insecurities, self-esteem. We have fears and afraid. And then we have home and foundation. Somebody don't know what to do about a home situation or a marriage or a relationship, because this home could make me think of the 4 of Wands. I don't even know which one I'm supposed to take. So I'm going to take all 3 of them, just put them together and see what comes out with it. Okay. Virgo's dealing with a Sag. Yeah, look at the Page of Swords. First card I saw. Ooh, the Devil. Somebody obsessed with watching you. 8 of Cups. Or, like I said, I don't know if somebody wants some sort of advice on about walking away from a situation. Maybe a situation that no longer emotionally fulfills them. It's like someone may be desiring more. Or they just feel like there's a piece missing, and maybe they feel like you could help give them clarity about it. Or this is you feeling like that. What's the whole inner growth thing? Queen of Wands. Show me more. Coming in the reverse, Ace of Cups in the reverse. And also 5 of Pentacles in the reverse. So the Ace of Cups, where I was just talking about that 8 of Cups energy, right? Where something doesn't emotionally fulfill you anymore. So somebody goes on a journey, usually alone, to find out and discover what does, what is missing. The Ace of Cups in the reverse talks about emotional loss. Or someone here could be having some sort of blocked creativity, right? But it's an energy of emptiness. Repressed emotions. 5 of Pentacles in the reverse. This is an energy of maybe somebody, improving on their finances or recovering from some sort of loss. Maybe somebody wants some sort of advice about their finances. 5 of Pentacles in this deck, it talks about karmic lessons, forgiveness, positive change coming. What is this social media card? Keeping tabs. The Hermit. Show me more. The Page of Swords. So are you the one spying on this Sag here, Virgos? Or is this about, like I said, about some sort of wisdom, knowledge that you have? The Hermit is an energy of guidance. And that Page of Swords is looking at the Hermit. Yeah. What's the Page of Swords and the Hermit? Page of Swords is someone who has some sort of thirst for knowledge. Somebody feels like you could teach them something. What is this? You've got the Queen of... Somebody feels like you could teach them something. The Queen of Pentacles with the High Priestess. Something about your intuition. Your inner knowing. You could be a psychic. Medium. Queen of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Someone who is very clear and very direct. Someone who would give advice without judging. Now, it could have been something that you already said. I feel like this is someone very much meditating, contemplating about speaking to you about something. Damn, Emperor and the Empress right behind that. Did say, is this about a marriage or relationship? Some of you could be like counselors or something. What's regrets and mistakes? You've got the 4 of Cups. The 8 of Cups. What's regrets and mistakes? What's the 4 of Cups? The 7 of Cups and the Devil. Give me one more for this. Because these two together definitely could talk about addictions. Someone may also feel like that maybe they rushed into something too quickly. Or the 8 of Wands. Give me one more for the 4 of Cups and the 8 of Wands. The 8 of Cups, yeah. 88 could be significant. Now with that 5 of Pentacles in the reverse, right, like I said, it talks about positive change, karmic lessons and things like that, clarity. I feel like somebody wants some sort of advice. I don't know if they want advice to say if they should walk away from something, or I just feel like somebody wants more. It's like somebody feels disconnected from a certain situation that they may be in. Give me one for this, the Devil and the 7 of Cups, the World card. What is this? The Ace of Wands. I'm telling you, it's like somebody... Give me one more. The Three of Cups. Is somebody interested in a third party? Yeah, Two of Cups at the bottom of the deck with the Knight of Wands. Oh, the Seven of Swords. Did somebody step out on a relationship? Or is somebody sneaking around and seeing someone else? Ooh, Virgo's in with a Sag. What is friends and influence? You have the Queen of Pentacles. You have the Seven of Pentacles, and then you have also the Five of Cups. Now, the Seven of Pentacles does talk about, you know, thinking about the things that you are investing in. It talks about somebody thinking about their long-term future, right? What they kind of want that to look like. But why the Five of Cups? Why is this Five of Cups here? I just feel like someone's not happy. I just feel like someone's sad. Or why this Five of Cups? I don't know if they feel like they're being set back from what they really want to do or who they really want to be. But there shouldn't be anything, you know, holding anybody back. I mean, the situation can get a little bit more difficult depending if, yeah, you're married, you live together, you know, you share certain assets, you have kids, you know, things like that. But where there is a will, there is a way. Someone just has to decide what their will is. Yeah, Three of Wands. Give me one on this Five of Cups. Getting stuck. Two of Swords, that's a stuck energy. The Wheel of Fortune, the Empress, the Queen of Swords again, with the Four of Swords, and the Emperor. I just really feel like someone's at some sort of a crossroads. But why they won't speak up and ask for your help, I have no idea. Could only be fear, right? What is love and strong affection? Landed on the Queen of Wands, you have the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like somebody wants to offer to somebody new. The Three of Pentacles. That talks about teamwork, collaboration, right? Building something solid. What fell on the floor? I don't know if that was... It's the King of Pentacles. I'm going to put it down. Give me one on that King of Pentacles. The Ace of Wands. I can't make it up. Someone here wants to offer somebody else something, but they keep it to themselves. Could be speaking to somebody online. But I feel like there's sneaky energy here with the Five of Swords. So, or somebody's just being dishonest. What is this? Insecurities. What did that say? Fears and afraid, and this home foundation. Nine of Swords. Yeah, so someone watches something on social media and they get stressed out. Nine of Swords is anxiety, worry, and fear. Sleepless nights. Didn't their card come out sideways at the very beginning? Get some fucking sleep. Came out sideways. You got the Ten of Wands. Somebody wants to drop some sort of burden here. This is carrying too much. This is stressful. But it does talk about the end is in sight. Yeah, Page of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Ooh, with the Knight of Cups. Ooh, with the Nine of Cups. Somebody's going to reunite with some sort of wish fulfillment. Emotional fulfillment. What is this Ten of Swords, Ten of Wands? Looks like it's coming out more in the reverse. That's the Judgment. This is self-doubt. We already see it there. Ignoring the call. This is like somebody being so afraid to do something, say something, right? That they just put up with something. They stay in it. But behind the scenes, it's the Nine of Swords, Ten of Wands. Why would anybody do that to themselves? I'm hearing something about, I don't want to break up a happy home. Well, then I don't know what to say to you, you know? I mean, There comes a time when sometimes we have to just put our foot down and close our eyes and say, okay, not everybody's going to like this, but it's the right thing for me. So, how are we doing for time? All right. Show me a little bit about love. Coffee cup. It says meeting and conversing, savoring the moment, feeling uplifted, friendship. We've got friends and influence out here. I don't know, maybe this is someone who's fallen in love with a friend. Ooh, we got seduction. It says attraction, flirting, dating, hooking up, temptation, third-party interference. And then you have palm tree, stability, security. It says growth, endurance, and flexibility. Clarify these cards. Now, the High Priestess here can also talk about a mistress. So we have, with Coffee Cup, we have talking. It says interested, conversing more, awaited message arrives, text, call, email, and hovering. Seduction, we have it with the Grim Reaper. So that is like Scorpio energy. It says the relationship is over, no second chances. It says grow, transform your life. Someone may have tried to put an end to a third-party situation, but maybe it's still on their mind. And then palm tree, you have glasses. It says watching, looking, stalking, gaslighting, perception, and focusing out. Yeah, it's like trying not to think about something. Let's see what they don't want you to know. Virgo's in with a Sag spirit. No more than 2 cards. Thank you. First card, rejection, number 13. So definitely Scorpio energy here. Give me one more. And then you have courage. Sadness at the bottom of the deck. And I'm seeing, yeah, look at that, entrapment. Somebody feeling stuck. What is this rejection? Spiritual. It says chaos, ego death. It says downward spiral, and it says spiritual awakening. So that can talk about somebody almost like, you know, fighting against some sort of, like it says, with the judgment in the reverse, refusing the call. Show me more. Someone could be going through like a dark night of the soul, but I'm not necessarily picking that up. It's just like a struggle with making the choice they want to make. You have shocking news. Yeah, and she has a phone in her hand. Okay, too many cards coming out here. I see Jezebel. Self-love and sex addiction. Yeah, but I don't know. Someone could be sending somebody nudes as well. What's courage? I'm hearing the word prerogative. Is it prerogative? I don't know. Maybe someone's very promiscuous. But you have, with courage, you have shady. You have running. And then we have rejected in the reverse. Landing on coffee cup and talking. Someone may have someone who's very codependent on them. I don't know if that's why somebody doesn't kind of walk away from somebody, but it doesn't. But it's not any better with somebody creeping around behind the scenes. So, in the upright, it would say rejected, but it's in the reverse. So it's almost like someone would rather be shady and sneak. So let us see what they would say to my Virgos. Virgo's dealing with a Sag spirit. Anything else? Thank you. Yeah, bottom of the deck we have addictions clouded my vision. It says I'm trying to get my life together. Twin flames. So you have I don't care what people think anymore. I've been given bad advice. I'm listening to my intuition. I know you are the one. And then they have I hate that I hurt you. It says you didn't deserve this. Please don't blame yourself. It was my fault. So I could take that two ways, but I ain't going into it right now. Virgos, that's what I have. If you are dealing with a fire sign, guys, I do hope that something has resonated with you. If it has, I do ask that you hit the thumbs up for me. Subscribe to the channel. Don't be afraid to comment down below. But if this is where we part, guys, stay safe. Love and light, Virgo.